So I waited for the break of these highs here from yesterday. Once we broke these highs from today, made new higher highs, came back into these zones here, and then I put my buy stop just on this point of interest from yesterday. So if they break these zones here, then I'm going to be in a long, and then let's manage the trade right now. Because the trade can possibly go to this area here. Wait, let me show you on this global chart thing. I'm looking at the 50-minute chart right now. This is the zone where the next high volume was printed, and at these like levels we have low volume. We have kinda a high volume node over here we have to look at, but besides that we can go even to this point or to my take profit over here. And also we have to look at the 24,971, because there is a huge order from the GAGs, as you can see here. Yeah, let's see how this is going to play out. And as I mentioned, if we break these levels, the market has the potential to go up. When I'm looking at my options level website, indicator, whatever you want to call it, data, and the implied volatility is for long, and we have potential to go up. But now we have to see aggressive buyers. If this is not going to hold or happen, then of course we go back into these zones from yesterday, because obviously this is the value where the money was printed before. Then we broke out of this value, accumulated at the lows, tried to break these highs from, or these lows from yesterday. Now we broke through, but now we have to hold them to be positive for this trade. If they don't hold, then yeah, obviously the trade is not going to play out. The only thing I'm like kind of worried about is that we don't have any high or big orders in the book right now from the Nasdaq. Maybe 60, yeah, 60 contracts, but I don't know. And now you see, it's not good. It's not good. Okay, now I just corrected the custom proportion for the heat map, and now we see, well, I see, not you, I see more liquidity at the top. So this can be in the long. And now we already retested these zones here again, and you see there's no push from the seller. Yeah, but at the end, I don't know what's going to happen. You have to read the order flow. That's it. And you have to consider that this is like a D-shaped profile for the day. And above here we have no big acceptance from this area. So this is a crucial point for the trade or for the market to be in it. Because if we come back into these like accepted prices, then the market will go drop down again and continue to the downside as well. And now it's important to hold these highs here, accumulate volume, and then go even higher. But for that, we need some buyers. The net GEX at this moment is positive as well, which gives me confidence that the market can go higher, and also the liquidity zones above here. Also, we are stacking up on options volume as well. Yeah. Today is a grind up day from like 5:30 p.m. until now. It's not really a good momentum push. We only have the grind up, and this could be the potential to reverse again here from this area. But right now it looks good. What I could do right now is I like draw these accumulation zones here and then put my stop loss very tight. So if this accumulation zone is broken to the downside, then obviously I'm not going to be in a trade here again or stay in a trade. But I also want to give the market some space to develop. But for this trade here right now, I'm playing this very aggressive because here we have the accumulation zone. If we drop down, then my trade is not valid anymore. And yeah, it either goes above and beyond to my target or to my targets, or it's going to stop me out with like 140, which is okay for me, and then I can wait for the re-entry if it's going to break down, and then trade above again. Then I'm happy to trade again the second time. If this time is not going to go well for my trade, then obviously I'm not going to trade the third time, because my rule is I give the trade idea 2 times of breaking out or absorbing or whatever. If it's not happening inside these 2 trades or after these 2 trades, I'm not willing to try the third or fourth or fifth, whatever time, force the trade to be happen. So now it's looking quite okay. And at this time we have like 80 ticks in front. Yeah, so here you can see there's no buying or selling pressure, but from the options point of view, yeah, right now we have a zone which is like kind of resistance zone for buyers and the supportive zone for sellers. You can see it in my platform. Also, you can see it here, but I just made it really small because I don't need to see these here. And if we break above this, so it's basically like we do this here and then hold these levels, then we are going to play these highs here. But if we like rejecting these lows or these highs here, then we are going down. So now it's important that we hold these zones, like I said before. If they push back for a retest, that's fine, but we have to hold these highs here to be in a trade. If they just run, that's also fine for me because I'm in a trade at the bottom of this accumulation zone, and yeah, then the trade will continue, and we have the next zone at 2500, 25,045, which will be around here. Yeah, so let me see what this point of interest is here right now. Nothing really important, I think. What was it from the gags as well? Yeah, we have to see how the trade is going to develop. Right now we have the pullback to these zones here, and it looks like it that they use it as a support. So they broke the resistance here, and now we have to use these levels here as a support for the upside. If this is not going to happen, then of course I'm staying here with my stop loss. That's fine if I take the stop loss for $140, but have a potential of 3,000. Of course, I'm staying in the trade and giving the trade space to develop. Because right now we have here aggressive buying, also here aggressive buying, but the candle here is not showing that right now, which is not good. But at the end, this zone here holds right now. And we have liquidity above these levels here, which is also very good. But of course we have to take part here in the breakout or breakthrough. Yeah. And it doesn't look really bad. It's looking nice for right now. But I want to see momentum right now because we are in a low volume kind of area from the day before, which means we can accelerate here. But right now there's nothing going on really much. Let's see. Because right now is everything is fine for the trade. If we break the 24,900 and I believe it's 60, then of course I have to consider that this is that this trade is going to be a losing trade, because below these zones there's kind of short activity for the options, not from the futures. So the 65 level is 64 level is very important. If we even come this high or not. Let's see. So this is the retest of the accumulation zone, and of course now we need aggressive buyers that protect their positions here. So the max change of gags is also green in every time frame: 1 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 50 minute, and 30 minute. Also the net gags is also positive with almost yeah, enough volume. But now we can see that there is a seller there, but also getting absorbed from passive buyers. So of course these sellers want to hold the high right now. But if buyers are strong enough, sellers have no chance for that to happen. Also here, if I check the swing point or swing kind of thing, we are in a swing high. Yeah, so this was my first trade. Then the second trade I got out here because of the accumulation broke, which is a rule of mine that I use to get out of the trade and not giving it back all the way and even more. So this is basically what I'm doing here at the top, because if the trade is going below these accumulation zones, I'm not going to stay in. But I also don't want to like put it on a pivot here. I just want to give the trade some room to develop. Even if it's coming down here again, they have the potential to break out again at the highs. So yeah. It's a very important zone here right now, because if this is not going to hold, the market can go down again and test the 24,877, because this was the last time here we had high that was broken significantly. But yeah, let's not hope that this is going to happen. I want to be in a long position and trade it up into my major positive volume where the rejection can be happening again. Yeah. So if you break these highs here, then it's a good sign for me for the trade. If you kind of reject these highs here again, then obviously it can go down here as it shows right now. Yeah, but it's looking good. It's looking good for the trade. But now we have to break these highs again to be in a valid trade. Yes. Okay, and now we can see a squeeze, maybe push, fast momentum push into these liquidity areas from the heat map. But right now we need to see a bigger push like this. It's not enough. Maybe it's a grind up for the day into these areas here. because as I said, we have potential, and this is the first like zone. These are the first zones we have to look into, because these zones here are high volumes from yesterday, so kind of this here. Yeah, where we can reject again because sellers are in there, and it looks like it that we are going to like kind of absorb even before. And if we come down again here, I'm not risking the loss. I'm going to be $300 profit, but obviously right now I'm not really into holding this trade here, because I feel like it's going to absorb from these highs, and then I'm going to take like the 700 if it's going to giving me the 700 back. And yeah, let's just take the 700. That's fine for me, because why? I'm not going to be greedy here again. Because it's also like we had the highs, we can push back into these value areas from today. Also reject the low volume from yesterday. I'm not seeing much aggression here from the buy side. Also, we are at the area where we can reject here again. So these are all the influences that I have right now, and I'm not feeling confident that we hold these levels here again. Yeah, so that's why I'm either going out of the trade, which I did, and look for re-entry after I see the confirmation from the buyer side. But right now there's nothing much I can see, to be honest. Here at this candle you can go long as well, because you have high positive gamma, positive delta, but the candle is short, so you look for the candle, and then you can wait for the price to reach the C again, and then either you can put the stop loss below this movement here, or if you want to play really close, you can set the stop loss below here, which will result in a stop loss from this candle here right now. But sometimes it can be good to give a tight stop. But as you can see, the entry wasn't bad at all. And yeah, so this would be everything for my trade today. If you find it interesting, of course, you can give me a comment, a like, and of course, stay healthy. Join the Discord if you don't want to miss anything. I post trades basically every day. And yeah, crush the market. Bye bye.